myself to you. I'm back to the feeling that I don't think I want to be going by my mind. You step up.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Bisa. Jadi nanti aku ini jadi bisa. Begitu ya.
Pasti pernah terekam.
Okay, good morning everyone. Ceritanya biar kayak di film-film. It's okay. Nggak, go opening ya. Okay, good morning everyone. How are you today? Still feel sleepy? Okay, thank you so much for coming in today guest lecturing session. Yeah, so this guest lecturing session is the joining guest lecture between computer science program and also graphic design. So you might see maybe there's like other class beside my class. Okay, so now let's do it like a bit informally, yeah. So just relax and enjoy the event. So basically, this is similar like the activities in the class, but the difference we get the opportunity to hear from the professional perspective about the topic, yeah, that related with our course. Okay, all right. Without further ado, let me introduce first. So before that, so I'm sure none of the lectures here is biting. So why not you sitting in front and fill in the seat in front of you? Okay, so let me start. So for today, guest lecturers, we have okay, Oki Permana Sudargo. So Oki is actually our alumni from graphic design. So this is a very good opportunity for us, yeah, to have the alumni to join the guest lecture. So he can share his experience, yeah, related with the topic, yeah. So today topic is related with user experience design. So I'm sure this topic is very related with our course. And beside the topic, he might also share about his personal experience, especially in Blibli, yeah, because currently he is the product design lead in Blibli Ticket Group. Have you heard about Blibli before? Okay, that's good. Okay, without further ado, let's start. Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. Sophie. Hello everyone. Can I get some woo? Sepi sekali ya. Oke. Oh, so my name is Oki as Pak Bagus introduced me. I'm one of your alumni, so I study here as graphic design and new media major and in the interactive digital media. Can I have some hands from graphic design, IDM? Oh, all of you guys? What about the rest? CS? Computer science. Okay. Are your friends coming? Yes? Okay, good. Can we we're waiting for slides. So what semester are you in now for graphic design? Third semester? Computer science? Oh, first semester. Okay. There you go. Yes, I can click next. Yeah, hello. Yes, I mentioned I was the IDM students here, and then I continue my study just the last year, 2022, and I took a Master of Interaction Design and Electronic Arts in the University of Sydney. I'm now working as a product design lead at Blibli. If you know Blibli, do you use Blibli? No? Whatever you use. Tokopedia? Shopee? What? Lazada? Lazada? Why do you use Tokopedia? Because it's green? Why do you use Shopee? Orange. Okay. Okay, we'll later come to next session. So before I work in Blibli, I was working in the video.com. If you know video.com, streaming. Oh, you gotta click. Video.com, and before BBM, BlackBerry Messenger. How many of you use BlackBerry Messenger before it was shut down? So yeah, you use, yeah. So we some kind of like we bought the license to develop in Indonesia from Canada. It was back then, but it was now shut down. No one uses it. No one uses it. Okay. Oops. Yeah, this is our team, our design team. We were starting from 10 people. Now we are growing until 75 people and still growing bigger and bigger. We are a bunch of creative and curious people. And we are now currently working hybrid mode. So we are working from home for, hi, Miss Jane. We're working from home like 3 days and 2 days office working. So there are 5 roles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 roles in Blibli design team. The first one is product designer, which I'm now in. And then the second one is UX copywriter. So we have like many roles. UX copywriter is the one who responsible for all the copy. Like you need to create a button, like click here. You want a registration, click registration. The design or the copy is designed by the UX copywriter. And all the title, all the descriptions and stuff are designed by the copywriter. And then the next one is UX researcher. before we go into a design, we need to research. We need to validate our design, right? Our assumption. And the next one is UX engineer, probably connected to the CS class. This one is for you who are interact love like front end engineer. So it's not a back end stuff, but it's more of a front end HTML, CSS, slicing, JavaScript. We use Vue.js for this. And then the last one is the illustrator. If you are like to draw something, you can draw in the illustrator team. Okay, let me introduce the company first. So it's now Blibli. We are joining forces with Ticket and Ranch.com. It's now called Blibli Ticket. Have you ever know about this before? No? Okay, yeah, so I'm telling you now that we are now a part of a group. So Blibli e-commerce platform and Ticket for a ticketing system. You can, and also a Ranch market for the supermarket. So
Kan di benak kalian, kalau Indonesia tuh ya begini, solid banget kalau bareng-bareng. Makan nggak makan, asal kumpul. Bukannya kita nggak bisa sendirian, tapi kita jadi bisa ngelakuin lebih kalau bareng-bareng. Ya nggak sih? Lebih siap, lebih meriah, dan lebih kuat juga. Itulah alasannya kenapa Blibli, Tiket.com, dan Ranch Market sekarang bareng-bareng jadi Blibli Tiket yang bisa bikin kita ngelakuin lebih. Coba bayangin deh, Blibli, e-commerce andalan yang lengkap banget. Dari mulai kebutuhan rumah tangga, gadget, sampai otomotif, semua ada. Semua barang 100% original dari brand dan official store. Udah gitu, Blibli punya banyak gudang di seluruh Indonesia dan logistik sendiri. Jadi pesanan kita bisa lebih cepat nyampe. Kalau barangnya salah atau rusak, tenang. Di Blibli kan bisa retur gratis. Terus kalau belanja pakai click and collect, barangnya bisa diambil sendiri di toko yang kita pilih. Mau nyicil atau pay later di toko juga bisa pakai Blibli in-store. Nah, ini nih, Tiket.com. Men, siapa sih yang nggak tahu? Dari 11 tahun lalu, Tiket.com selalu jadi tujuan semua orang buat beli segala macam tiket. Mau jalan-jalan lebih jauh, ada tiketnya. Mau liburan lebih nyaman, ada tiketnya. Mau cari pengalaman yang lebih asik, ada tiketnya. Lanjut, Ranch Market. Ini tuh high quality supermarket. Beneran, bahan-bahan makanannya tuh udah dipilihin yang fresh banget. Nah, sekarang kebayangkan apa jadinya kalau mereka ini gabung jadi satu ekosistem Blibli Tiket. Hidup kita pasti bakal jadi lebih simpel, lebih seru, lebih banyak pengalaman baru. Dan pastinya masih banyak lagi hal-hal besar lain yang bisa kita rasain nantinya. Bisa jadi lebih bareng Blibli Tiket.
So yeah, that's Blibli Ticket in a class.
Pasti pernah.
So our vision is to build an ecosystem that fulfill our customer needs. So we are can proudly say that we can serve like until 70 until 80% of the user needs. So if you need something, go to us. If you need to buy something, go to us. All the thing that we haven't had yet until now is the transportation system. So yeah, we cannot claim that. Okay, so this is our company car.
Terekam kan?
There are three things. The first one is the customers and business driven. So customer and business needs to be side to side. So we are not only aiming for business, you need to be profit, but also we need to listen to our users. And then the second one, user-centric design, easy to use product, friendly interface, how you design the interface, the applications, and a great service also. And then the third one is the personalizations. This one is really matter for us. This is the user's behavior preferences. For example, how do you experience in the checkout flow? Is it easy, or is it too much effort for a user? Too confusing in the checkout flow when you add to back and then check out, choosing your voucher, your gratis ongkir voucher, and then your payment. What do you want to choose to pay? And the responsive customer service. Oh, so far, I think I can say that Blibli has the best customer service in Indonesia. So yeah, we are grateful for that. So here is the what we call tribe or team in our design team. So there are couples. I think there are still many, but this is the biggest one. The first one is customer experience, is the customer journey from homepage. It's called engagement or discovery, searching, and then checkout, and also payment. We have seller. We are not only designing for customer, what you have in your applications, but we also design for seller. How do they upload their product? How do they give promotion to their product? How do they give an offer or voucher to the users? We have two, customer and sellers as well. Not only that, seller and payment finance is all about payment, pay later, what else? Financial services. Now Blibli can invest if you want. So we have all of that. Digital Tivo if you want to top up your pulsa or bayar tagihan, listrik, PLN. We have all of them. Omni-channel is the offline store. B2B, B2G, we also not only B2B, B2C, but only to government. We sell something to government and they purchase in us. And then the fulfillment and delivery, not only seller, customer, but also how do we manage our fulfillment. We have several warehouse in Indonesia. So how do they? We call it packer. Packer. They when the order comes, they will be notified, and then they need to pack, grab their the things, the items, and then pack it. We design that also. So all of them we have to design. There is design in all of them. And the last one is internal for our reporting system. So let me introduce the tribe system in Blibli. So there are many tribes. Like I said, tribe A, tribe B, tribe C. Tribe A like engagement. Tribe B, payment and finance. Tribe C, checkout and payment, like that. In each tribe, we have sub-tribe. Like the first one, customer experience tribe, have multiple squads. The first one is engagement, search, product detail page. The last one is checkout. For example, tribe B, payment and finance, we have payment. The squad is payment. And then we have finance, we have offline store, something like that. So we have the bigger one, and then we have the small squads that contribute to the same KPI, the same goals for the tribe. So here we are in the tribe. You can see there are consists of a lot of people. So there are business analysts, product manager, project manager. We are one of them. We are one of the team. Okay, so I think that is the brief introduction about Blibli. So I'd like to invite you all. Bisa cari yang takut. Biar yang biar nggak kaku amat, kita main sedikit ya. This one is a small quiz for you. It's loading. Oh, berarti harus bisa nggak apa-apa. Oke. Classic. Okay, I need everybody to hold their phones. Open up your phones. And then just simply scan the barcode. The QR code, sorry. If you cannot scan, you can go to kahoot.it and then enter the pin. Waduh. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes to log in. The question will be around user interface. Design. It's a really simple question though. You logging in? Can we start now? No? Okay. I'll wait for you. So later in the screen, you will see 2 options. Can you see, guys, here? Okay, can we start now? Okay. Okay, start. Click start. Oh. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. It's limit. Gak apa ya? Let's start. Okay. There are 12 questions. Be quick. Which one is more accurate? Wah, nggak kelihatan ya? Ini come forward. Apa bedanya? Apa bedanya tuh? Yang benar itu yang next. Sorry, harusnya itu yang kiri ya. Yang kiri karena the price is right line. Nggak kelihatan ya? Do you want to come forward? Okay, next. Okay, I can. Easy. The answer is the right one. We need to give padding, yeah, right. Margin and padding, so it gives a lot of touch area for user to click. Okay, next. The bottom one, the share button. Oh, the answer is the left one. This one is related to user cognitive. So, like design principle, we need to reduce our users' cognitive by given the the text. Next. Icon again. It's not really visible in here. Can you guys see it? Did it tell? Yeah, right. The right one is the right one because it's pixel perfect. So if we create icon, it needs to be pixel perfect. Okay, Alice is on the top. Next. It's double points, guys. All right, the copy. Correct one is the right one because it's consistent. If you want to use capital, use capital. If you don't want to use capital, do not use. The left one is all mixed. Next, Alias is on the top. Follow button. No worries. Next, just for fun, guys. Oh no. Is it working? Yeah. The date. Left or right? Is the right one. We need to reduce our users' cognitive load. So we need to state today or tomorrow, yesterday, instead of date. Not all users are reminded of the date. Ketahuan dong jawabannya. Okay, hopefully this one is working. No, yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, left or one? Right. Correct one is the right one because there is thing, guys. You have to do white space. Yes. Next. Last two questions. Search suggestion. Yeah, correct. You need to put the recent searches for people. Next, I think, oh no, two last questions. The banner, the main banner, the yellow one. Supposed to be the left one because it is scrolled. So you need to see something on the before the fold on the right one. Something is picking. So users know that we need to slide. If no, then user cannot tell that it is slidable. Next, I think it's the last one. Yeah, double points. The hide and show eye button. Yeah, that's correct. Left one. Action button. If it is shown now, and then the icon should be hide. Okay, so let's see in the third place. Daniel. Oh, there you go. Alice. Who's Alice? Alice. There you go. And the first one is Celine. Celine. Design students. Alright, nanti hadiahnya Sir M bakal traktir kopi ya. Oke, balik ke yang tadi. Thank you all for participating. Buat pemanasan aja. It's all about design, so it's all about UX design. Those are what we are working now and in the design team. So I think, but that's a glimpse of it. Only a tiny detail of it. Only UI. That one called UI. We will share the content between UI and UX later. I think you can click next part. Okay. Do you know what it is? What? Mug? Cup? Handle. Okay. Do you like it? The cup? Yes. Why? Cute. Ada pendapat lain? Yeah, you know. All right. Click next. So it's actually good design. Really, really cute design, right? It's cute people like, oh, this is so cute, I want to buy it. But when it comes to the usage, colok ata, it will harm your eyes, guys. This one, so designer is needed for this. Next, lift, elevator. Kalau melihat ini, whoa, so random. I want to go to the explore where it's all so random. So this are all about design, about user experience design as well. Next, okay. I want to ask you about what is your favorite apps or your most most used apps day to day. Anyone want to share? Most favorite? YouTube. Why? It's quick. Previews? Oh, okay. The other previews. It's all about UX as well. All right. Thank you. Anyone else? Their favorite apps? Beside WhatsApp, beside Google? Do you use Twitter? It's now called X, by the way. Why do you use Twitter? Why do you like Twitter? Instead of Instagram, instead of Facebook?
I like the conversations.
Conversations.
And football memes.
Football memes.
And I'm
All
not
right.
Instagram, so that's the option.
Thank you. Like to share? Go check. Why? Go food. Why not Grab?
Gojek is cooler.
Gojek is cooler. In what way?
It sounds cooler.
It sounds cooler. Okay. Support karya anak bangsa katanya. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. I think I'm gonna add one more questions. What is your least favorite apps? I do not like these things. Sorry.
Binus Maya.
Oke, tolong dicatat sebagai masukan. Why? Is it slow or
Errors.
a lot of error? Masukan itu. Okay, thank you.
Being a student.
Same thing. Aduh. Aduh.
I think for the girls,
Girls.
I don't like Line.
And why?
It's I don't know. I prefer WhatsApp. It seems like there's too many things to click. Yeah,
So many things to click. All right. Did you use Line before?
I did. And then I stopped for like so many years. I use WhatsApp only.
How many years did you use Line?
4.
4 years? But you didn't like it.
I liked it then, and now I don't. I use WhatsApp
Oh.
more.
You didn't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I think, can I get one more?
one more from this side.
Yeah.
Maybe.
BSQ Mobile.
What is BSQ?
Binus Square
Oh,
Mobile.
Binus Square.
No good ya.
Ini Binus semua. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. So there are people like to use something in their apps, but some people do not like to use something in their apps. Why? That's what our design team is trying to know, is trying to solve them. Udah ya. UX. What? Yeah, correct. That's correct. Yeah, correct. User experience. Be brave, bro. Yeah. Okay, so it's correct. User experience. What do you think UX is? What is UX? Okay, we can click next. So it's a literal description about UX. UX is the overall experience of user using a product, using your applications, using a line, using Twitter, using Binus Maya, system or service that aims to provide a meaningful and relevant experience to users. The highlighted one is meaningful and also relevant. Not everybody relevant to what we are designing. It's all about users, right? So the important thing is it's emphasized the importance of user-centered design. So not you, but your user. Not about me, the designer, but it's all about the user. It's all about our customers. We are designing for them, not for us. So we need to understand their users, their needs, user needs. What is the problem? What is the issue? Like you mentioned, it's slow. It's too many clicks. We can make it perfect with design. Also preference and behaviors. Oh, sorry, I have this click next here. Okay, so what about UI? User interface. What's the? You don't know? Anyone know? I think you wanna raise it. Okay, let me go. So it's actually the same, but it's somehow different. So the right one, the UX one, it's all about user research. It's all about the I think I need to do this. I think I need to do this. I think something like that. This the information architectures. About the when you are hired in a company, you don't care about the business, you can go. Jangan. So you need a company to be access needs to profit, right? Correct. So you need to design something that is working for your users that answer your user needs, problems, and issues, but also looking at the business side. You need to make a profit. So you need a balance there. That is UX. And UI is more about the visual things, the art things, the beautiful things. It's all about layouts, colors, typography, design system, icons, illustration, and also animations. Until here, all clear? UX and UI? Okay, good. Here, this one is at the park. You see at the right one? Right one is so beautiful, so clear, so simple, so clean as well. It's all about design, UI. It's how it looks. But when it comes to user experience, how do I cross this path? The left one, it's bad, it's kotor, nggak visual appetite ya, but motong. It cross a little bit faster rather than you go to here. But Pythagoras ya. Gitu. It's all about the experience of users, not only design, visual design, graphic designs. So if we combine, it's become product design. I would like to call it product design. Many people call different things, interaction design, product design. Here in Blibli, we are calling it product design. Before, we separate the roles. UX designer sendiri and then UI designer sendiri. I came from UI designer, but now I learned a lot about UX. So in Blibli, to understand both experience and also visual design. To create delight users. And CS is HCI, right? What's the difference with HCI? It's actually the same. It's HCI is the pembelajaran dari UX. Kalau UX, if UX is about all the overall thing, experience users, using a product, well, HCI focuses on the specific interactions between humans and computer. How do you interact with your phone? How do you interact with your application, with computers? So HCI is a subfield of a UX design. HCI and UX share common ground and often intersect. So we are all in this together. Okay, so let me come to the product development process in Blibli. Remember about the tribe system? This one, tribe system, and then it has squad. Squad, we have this team. We call it a team. Or we have business users yang mau untung, profit. It comes, the drive is from business users. Hey, I wanna sell this. I wanna sell this Indomie. I need to reach 1 million users buying this. How do you propose? Something like that. And then the product manager is the one, I think it's some like leader in the team that managed to build a product. It's actually we are working together. So UX and product manager are working together. It's somehow the same, but we are focusing on the design, and product managers focus on the business and how they interact with also the tech developers. Business analysts as well, and the project manager, the one who sets meetings, calculations of effort, and etc. Product designer, this one on the middle is design team. Product designer, copywriter, researcher, and engineer. And the below the on the bottom one is developers. We have 3 role: front-end developers, all about UIs, and then back-end developers, all about back-end thing. We have also quality assurance that assure that product that we ship is all bugs free. It's called quality assurance. And then the other one is the data analyst. Okay, so I divide into 2 big processes. The first one is an ideation, and the second one is an execution. Ideation is a strategic approach. So opportunity assessment, it can come from everybody, not only designer. Example for designer, I think I'm gonna revamp this page because it looks too old for me. Something like that. Users, a designer, and then it also can come from developer or engineers. I think this page is the performance is not really good, yeah. So slow. So banyak bugs, too many bugs. I want to improve. There are also requests from business, from marketing as well, from anyone. They need to come to PM, product manager, as the leader. This one, the step is called opportunity assessment, and then we formulate the solution of the issues that are being brought up in opportunity assessment, and then pitching. For the execution, it's all about the sprint workflow. Anyone familiar about sprint? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I think the CS class might relate to this more. So sprint is a time box period of 1 week to 1 month for a team to complete a task or a feature. So in Blibli, we are having a 2 weeks sprint. So a sprint, something like you need to do something in this sprint only. So if you have a big project, you need to cut it into small pieces. We ship it feature A in this sprint, ship it feature B in this sprint, feature C in that sprint. Gitu. So it's a like calendar ya, academic calendar, kalian 13 week maybe. So you need to cut into small pieces. It's called sprint, where you design and also develop something. It's called sprint. when the sprint is end, you cannot do anything. It has to be deployed. It has to be live. Demo after we submit design, the developer will the design to us, to users, to marketing, to everyone involved in this project. And then live and afterlife. Okay, so I'd like to introduce you project management. This one that we use in Blibli is Agile. Agile is iterative and adaptive project management approach that focuses on continuous improvement. So when we develop one thing, one feature, that's it, done? No. We learn something, we deploy something, and then we learn about this. Usernya pakai nggak ya? Ngebug nggak ya? Loadnya lama nggak ya? And then if we found something wrong with this, the one that we deployed before, we need to go back again. The first step, iterative. So it's coming back again and again. That's called an agile. And also it's a cross-functional collaboration, like the tribe system. We have a big and a different mind, right? There are designers, visuals, users, and also business. And a frequent value delivery. So in a sprint, you need to deploy something. In a sprint, you need to deploy something. And also incorporating customer feedback, as I said before. Agile methodology breaks down large projects into a smaller and more manageable pieces. Quick review. Opportunity assessment. It comes with a project brief. What is the project is all about? What is the stakeholders and stuff? And then we are moving to the formulating solutions. In design team, we have the research team. They do the research. They do the planning. They come to users. I think I'm gonna tell this in the next slide. And then design thing, lo-fi, wireframe, and then high fidelity, colors, slicing, and the development. The development, there are two things. The first one is sprint grooming. It's all about the introduction of a project. Planning is effort counting. Like a tribe consisted of 5 developers, 2 front ends, 3 back ends. In a 2-week sprint, how do you how many times do you use, how many hours do you use for a specific tickets or task that is assigned to you? 2 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. So we have a limit. In the 2 sprints, we have a limit. A developer cannot do beyond the limit. So we need to get deploy on time. So we have to, harus sesuai sih. Sprint planning, and then the test case review is for quality assurance. So it's test all the possible flows for users. So it's all about catching bugs or something like that ya. Jadi lebih ke test case review. And then code development, code complete, code review, demo, code freeze. Nothing changed from code freeze. Nothing cannot change from this. And then QA and then launch. Okay, this one is okay. Now I think this is the last part. I want to focus on the ideation steps. So not about the execution or the development, but on the ideation step, which is opportunity and formulating solution. It's a strategic approach. I would like to introduce you a really common, really popular. I think all of you have known about this, and this is what we do in design thinking. It's a design thinking framework. Has anybody heard about this one before? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Okay. So what is design thinking? Tim Brown from IDEO says this. Design thinking is a human-centered approach to innovation that draws from designers' toolkit to integrate the needs of people, the possibility of technology, and also the requirements for a business success. So it's a combinations of users' needs, users' problems, user issues, the possibility of technology, tech side, design side, and also the requirement for business success, business side. It's all have to be together all. Okay, this is the main thing of design thing. We have the first flow is empathize, and then we define, ideate, prototype, and test. And remember, it's an agile thing. It's an iterative. So if you test something is wrong, something not working, you need to do again, empathize again. What's wrong with that? And then you define the problem, idea, prototype, test again. If something is not working, then you have to go back to the first flow again and again. So it's an iterative process. Design thinking process is not necessarily linear. It is an iterative system with many variations. Okay, let's come to the first flow, empathize, research your user needs. This is the very, very important things you need to do before executing a design project. Gain an empathetic understanding of the problem you're trying to solve. Biasanya, typically through a user research. You need to research your users. Later, I will tell you about research in the next slide. Set aside your own assumptions about the world and gain real insights into users. So it's a real users, not your assumptions, not your assumptions. And then you need to know and understand your users or customers. Put yourself in your user's shoes. If you are designing apps, for example, a Gojek apps, you need to put yourself in the abang-abang Gojek shoes. How do they receive an order? What if they have a really low spec device, no connections, something like that? You need to go to them to research. So I like you to read these three graphic. The first one, what did you feel when you saw the free ice cream? Excited, a little scared, and why was that? What type of research is this? Ditanya gitu ya. Hey, kenapa begini? Oh iya, saya begini. Oh yes, you harus begini. Kenapa begitu? How do you feel? Is it good or not? The application good or not? It's called interview. So research have a lot of types. The first one is interview. Okay, the left one. Only 1 in 30 take the free ice cream. Interesting. What is this called? It's called observation. So not all about interview, but you can also observe. You can sit in a restaurant and then you see how they interact with the customers, how they sell food or buy food. Do they pay use QRIS? Do they pay with e-money, credit card? And then you take notes. And then the last one, how do you feel about free ice cream? Excited, scared, other? This one is the most common. It's questionnaire or survey. If you need the left one, the 2 one is qualitative. The result is qualitative. The right one is quantitative. You need data. You need numbers. So you go with this. You go with survey. So for example, we use survey a lot. We use questionnaire a lot for a customer experience survey in Blibli. So we do every single year. In the end, like now, we are now currently proposing the questions, and then we will blast the survey to our users. What do you like about our apps? What do you not like about our apps? And then we can get the data about it and make an improvement about this. Okay, research. There are 2, primary and secondary. Primary one, you need to go to the real users. Secondary one, like secondary users, yeah. The primary is interview, survey, observations. Secondary, you go to Google, you go to internet, journal, thesis, competitive analysis, like how Topet works, how Shopee works. That's what we also do in our daily life. If we wanna design a thing, we need to nyontek sebelah. Topet, gimana sih Shopee? We learn from them, not nyontek ya. We learn from them, and then we applicable to our users. Karena different users target. So our target is not the same with Shopee, it's not the same with Tokopedia. So we need to know our customers. So the bottom picture is our team conducting research. The left one is at our office, and then the two on the right, we go to Kelontong, Toko Kelontong. The project is about Blibli Mitra. So toko-toko kelontong to sell something, to kayak top up pulsa, tagihan, dan lain-lain. So we come to the market, we come to our users to know their problems. It's really, really important for designs. This one, we went to our warehouse to know how they pack a thing. What is their problem about packing? Oh, I think when the stock is out of stock, how do we gimana caranya kita overcome itu? Ketika the box is gone, you need to do something about that. So we go to the warehouse as well. Have you known about this? CEO Bluebird setinggi itu mau terjun as a driver, as a taxi driver. Jadi taxi driver di seharian dan ikut cari orderan. This is really, really good. So he can experience the driver, how hard they receive order, how they isi bensin, kalau bannya gembos dan lain-lain. And then also the queue in the mall, it's really wrong, right? So they understand about the users. The tips about research is to put yourself in your user's shoes. Like Pak CEO Bluebird, he put himself in their driver's shoes. And then planning and prepare ahead, find out about suitable research. Not research, there are a lot of things, a lot of type of research. You need to pick one that is suitable for you. And also frameworks. And the last thing is curiosity is a key. You cannot, okay, thank you. You cannot, okay, thank you, but oh, why? How do you feel? Why? It's an open-ended. Don't use close-ended. For if you do interview users, you need to be curious. Okay, the next one is define. After you empathize, you know your problem, you know your users' issues. You need to define your users' problem. Synthesize from them to define the core problems you have identified from the empathize. These definitions are called problem statements. You can create personas. Persona is something like not fake, imaginary users to help you keep effort center before proceeding to ideation. This is called define. After you have the interview, observations, competitive analysis, and then you have the data, right? All of the data, and then you need to define the problem statement. For example, the lack of trust from users to purchase online. This is the case for, I think it's e-commerce case, yeah. Problem statement for e-commerce. How do they move from an offline users to online users? Ini komennya dari interview yang kita adain ya. Saya nggak berani beli barang online. Pernah dulu kecewa beli tas kulit. Nyampe-nyampe kayak plastik. Ada yang pernah gini nggak? Beli di mana gitu barangnya? What you buy is not what you receive is not what you buy. Bought. Berbeda gitu. Terus takut custom risiko coba-coba. Mending saya beli di toko offline yang pasti aja dah. Gue nggak mau yang online. Gue mau yang offline. Itu biasanya ke for clothes, baju misalnya atau HP. Okay, let's watch.
Di dunia tipu-tipu, kau tempatku
Sorry, technical problems. Okay. Sorry.
Cek.
di dunia tipu-tipu, kau tempatku bertumbuh.
Sebelas doang ngomongnya, ini gimana dah? Belanjaannya murah, ongkirnya mahal. Seriusan nih?
Baik jahat abu-abu, tapi warnamu untukku. Hanya kamu yang mengerti gelombang kepala ini. Beli apa aja pasti yang terbaik dan terpilih. Beli-beli tanpa tipu-tipu, beli-beli tanpa tipu-tipu. Beli semua yang kau mau, bebaskan semua ragu. Beli-beli tanpa tipu-tipu, beli-beli tanpa tipu-tipu. Pasti cepat,
Kasih ya.
pasti asli, pasti puas. Pasti puas hanya dibeli-beli.
Remember the and then we order a face mask only like this. Yang digambar nggak sesuai sama yang kita terima gitu ya. Jadi users takut nih, are afraid from purchasing online. That's our problem statement ya. So after that, is it enough? No, we need to go to the next step. Idea. Now you're ready to generate ideas. You can start to think outside the box, look for alternative ways, view the problem, and identify innovative solutions, the problem statement you've created. So you need to challenge your assumptions and then produce ideas, as many as you can. So this is what we are doing in Bilibili. We really love to do like brainstorming sessions. Just book a meeting room and then using post-it and also a pen or spidol. If we cannot do that, we can go online. We use Miro atau Figma, all the things online stuff. We can go through all the brainstorming sessions. Yeah, you have the problem, and then you need to challenge the problems. You need to go with solutions. You can go brainstorming, cross collab assessments, and also Crazy 8 is you need to create an 8 designs or solutions in a certain time. So we are aiming for quantity, not quality in the. And then mockup creation, low fidelity, high fidelity. Now, after we have the problem statement, we ideate, we come with the idea of how to move of how to menjawab kebutuhan dari offline users. Ketika dia nggak takut to buy online, offline users. So we have Blibli offline store. We open ada berapa agak lupa, cuma ada beberapa in malls like Central Park, gimana lagi ya? Ada banyak beberapa. You can buy HP, tablet, iPhone. We deal with Apple as a reseller, premium reseller, and also Samsung. So you can buy. Not only that, you can also buy it online and then you can take it offline. It's called click and collect in Blibli. Click and collect feature. You buy it offline. If you wanna mengejar promo voucher, you can do that, and then you go to the store to collect your things. And also, not only that, you can also it's integrated with the Blibli ticket points or rewards. If you buy in ticket, you get points. You can burn it. You can buy something in Blibli. If you shop in Blibli, you earn points. You can dipakai di ticket and also range. So either way. This one is the scan and go initiative. When you scan the products, and then you buy it online using your e-money. We have one for now. It's in our office in Saranajaya building in Monas in Gambir. So it's self-service. You grab your things, you grab your Indomie, your snacks, your minuman, and then you scan, and then the transaction goes online. And then you need to prototype. After that, this is an experimental phase. This aim to identify the best possible solution for each problem found, and also test to users. Does your design works or not? And the last thing, deliver, making it come to life. Compile or insight from the testing, decide what can be improved. Collect the rest feedback for the future and improvement. Remember the sprint things. If something is not taken in this sprint, we can go for improvement in the next sprint. It's also, we have minimum viable products that need to be shipped in a certain sprint. Okay, I think that is all from me. These are our team in Blibli. It's now 75 plus illustrator, product designer, researchers, designers, and copywriters, engineers. Thank you all. Kalau ada yang mau, if you are looking for internship program, just call Miss Jen or Sir M. They connect to me, and then I'll tell Blibli about this. Okay, thank you guys. Mungkin balik ke. Okay. Right.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for the sharing. Yeah. So I think now we open for the Q&A session. Is there any one of you have a question to be asked? I'm sure, especially so being discussed in our class. So I think it's quite relevant. So if you have a question related with that, feel free to ask. And you know, because Oki is coming from the professional or the industry, so this is a good chance for you to know what happened in professional perspective or industry perspective. Anyone? Yes.
I actually wanted to talk about accessibility because you talk about online and then offline as well. So I wanted to ask, how do you implement accessibility into Blibli and apps and offline stores? Oh, okay. I'm Najma. I'm from IDM,
Okay.
batch 24.
Can you elaborate more about the accessibility?
So more specifically, what does designing for disabilities in Indonesia looks like?
Okay. So I think I'm gonna answer this with one example. In Blibli, we have a design system. So 75 designers are doing their designs. Beda-beda desainnya. All different size, font, pixels, colors. We need to standardize, right? We have it called design system. Do you use Figma, right?
Yes.
Use Figma. In Figma, we can embed design system or design system. So we created a design system to be used for all designers. So the design is similar into each other. Nah, in design system, kita memperhitungkan accessibility. For example, as simple as contrast checker. We check our contrast, our color contrast. Ada WCAG ya, itu harus 1 banding berapa agak lupa. But we mempertimbangkan itu. Itu as accessibility for maybe buta warna ya. Jadi harus contrast, as simple as that sih.
Okay. Can I ask
Is that-
another
Yeah,
question?
sure.
So you talked about product design. Do you focus more on creating a product or more on the product experience for the end?
What do you mean for creating product
Like, is it for the short term or the long term when you're designing for the outcome?
So when we are designing things, so let me share my experience. Now we are in the late of 2023. Now we are discussing with product managers, with business, with tech team developers, what we are going to do in the next year. So I think we have the list, but again, one thing is a big thing. It's a big project to do, right? You need to cut it by pieces. So yeah, and then if we deliver that one, and then we need to go back again, right? Like the iterative model. So we have the big vision. It's like a 5 or 10 years later, we have the big visions. It comes from the tribe system, our team, but we are kind of focused of like 1 until 2 years ahead, and manage the big chunks into a separate manageable pieces. Hopefully it answers. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kalista,
Hi.
and I'm from IDM also, and batch 24. I also have a question, but it's more regarding towards your target market. So as we know that Blibli, it ranges from age, right? Like teenagers use it, older people use it. So how do you set this target market so you can how do you say it? So you can design it. So how does it affect your design? Yeah, for example. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So our target market is medium high ya. So not tier yang lumayan tinggi, medium to high. So lebih ke we sell electronics more. Jadi electronics kita penjualnya cukup bagus, makanya kita fokusnya di sana gitu. Jadi lebih ke pengembangan ya, lebih ke development of our pillars. First is electronics, and then we also good in daerah itu mart, Blibli Mart, so groceries things. And then I think in next year, we want to push fashion. So we are now not doing really good in fashion, but in next year the vision is to push the fashion things. Sorry, what was the question again? Sorry.
Okay, so you answered that your target market is not
Mhm.
changing, right?
Yeah.
So how does it affect your design now, the UI UX that you're using now? Will it change also, or will you adapt to it and so on? Yeah.
So it's actually not changing our target users. It's more about our focus. So the target market we have decided from the first Blibli is built. Our target market is this: the medium and high. We have the personas, the user profiles, and then when we create things, we need to put our shoes, like I mentioned again, in. So we need to push our when you go to checkout and then pick your payment, what do you want to choose? We push the credit card on the top. So that's the thing that we decided after looking our data. Gitu ya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I wanted to ask from your personal experience from Blibli, what has the team invested in the most in terms of UI and UX? Like, for example, animation, interactivity, yeah.
What is the most?
What has your team invested in the most in terms of UI UX, like animation or interactivity, gamification,
I can say research and design.
research and design?
Yep. We are now ya a bit lebih berat ke sana sih research. So if we wanna do something, we wanna create design something, it has to be from research thing. So jadi ketika kita ngerjain nggak apa ya, percuma kita ngerjain susah-susah, and then when we deploy, when we launch, nggak ada yang pakai. Company rugi. Berapa sprint bayar banyak orang kan? Ada teknologi, business, designer, so it's a big thing. So we need to validate first that it is working, it's gonna work or not. If not, then we cancel. Nggak jadi. Thank you. It will.
Sorry. I'm gonna ask again. So, I think you guys use hybrid app, yeah.
Correct. Hybrid.
Okay.
Yep. Mode.
So. Okay, wait. Let me think. I forgot. So, like, when you're using hybrid app, does it affect you in like economically? Because I know that apps are especially native apps are more
Oh, what do you
expensive,
mean?
right?
Oh, hybrid. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're using hybrid, right?
Oh,
Making sure.
some kind, yes.
Okay, so
I will say
maybe
yes.
okay, so let me lead for it. Okay, so hybrid, web, or
Apps.
native apps.
Yeah.
Yes. So which one do you choose, like at the beginning, and how does it evolve, and does it affect you economically? Like, for example, native is more expensive than web app, right? So like, how do you choose between that when you're starting, for example?
Okay, so in Blibli, yeah, we have both. We have native apps and also web. Right? And then, for example, in my tribe, I'm in the team of payment and finance. We have a different service. So it's called nggak penting sih sistemnya namanya. Payment finance things ya. So we decided to put it in as a web view in an app. So if you go to Blibli and then you choose the credit card or something, it will open a web view, not native apps. The reason is because we are now joining with Ticket as well. Ticket.com and also Ranch Market. So if they do purchasing in their site, in Ticket or Ranch, when they open, they can see our payment methods. They can see Blibli Pay. We have Blibli Pay as well. If you buy something and then you get promotion, cashback, it will transfer to your Blibli Pay account. So the keuntungan using WebView is it's a simple and faster development in Blibli. So it's also opening in other side as well. If you we are making in the native apps, it's a long process, really long process, and it involves 3 teams. So the efforts is really big, right? Jadi uangnya juga lumayan sih untuk bikin itu. Jadi kita targetnya yang lebih cepat aja. WebView sekali develop can be open in 3 devices, in 3 platforms. Sorry. So we go with that. It
Thank
hopes
you.
answers.
Okay. Any other question? Okay, cool.
Hello,
Hi.
my name is Jonathan Lewin from CS, and I have a question asking about emotional design, a concept of HCI, where according to the principle that design itself could influence a person's emotion. I would like to know how does Blibli implement this emotional design, and like does it actually really work?
Okay, can you please elaborate emotional design?
Yeah.
What is emotional design?
It's like a concept where it says that with design itself it could elaborate, it could like influence the user's emotion or something like that, or it can influence how the user perceive the app and something like that.
Okay, let me think. I think I'm gonna take this as in example. If you go to Blibli and then you search for products, Samsung or iPhone, and then in the product listing page you will see a lot of choices, right? Now, in Blibli we have the feature called long press button.
Yeah.
So it's about experience. If you long press, you can bring a quick view about the images, the product images. So without having to click to go to the product detail page and then swipe in the product detail page, you can preview it in the product listing page. So it somehow cut one clicks for user, which we are tending. Ini ada beberapa tahun lalu sih that called a project called we are going to somehow replicate social media things timeline. If you use Instagram, if you use TikTok, scroll and then long press to view, right? And then we integrate that concept. I think it's still early, but we are developing more and more about. We are going towards that side of social media. Nggak kejawab ya kayaknya.
Yeah. I mean, like, this concept evaluates that, like, it basically says that the design itself, when for example an application, it could influence the way on how users think and like how users feel in the app itself.
Oh, I see. I get it.
Something like that.
Got it.
So
Cannot show the contohnya. Contohnya is micro copy for like error, payment error. If you buy something and then the payment is error, we do not show like error code, something like this, error 404 or error that instead we say sorry, kesalahan di kami akan improve our system. Kayak gitu sih, lebih ke permainan copy sih, banyak sih. Kayak if you lost connection itu ada error. I cannot show it here, tapi ada sih di and also not only for microcopy, also we play with illustrations. So illustrations also penting for our users. Tadi ada beberapa sih, if you see illustrations itu lumayan banyak juga sih. Hopefully itu juga bisa bisa emotion usersnya gitu ya, di evoke gitu. Lewat our illustrations also copy. Itu yang contoh paling gampang sih.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other question? Okay.
Hello, my name is Viria. What I want to ask is that since there are so many tribes within the company itself, how does the team manage to keep the consistency between the design of the product?
Yeah, thank you for the questions. The first thing is through design system. Like I said, we have design system. So our buttons in all cross stripes is the same. Our colors, our fonts is the same. And then the second one, we have so every tribes quads in a week, we win once to keep updated. Oh, in my tribe, I was doing this one. I'm doing this one. Oh, I think that thing is related to me. Let's work together. Doing their things alone, let's work together. Make a bigger team, a weekly thing.
Means the process is always about improvement. Like, for example, like when going through design sprints, if the product is not to your satisfaction, like how many design sprints do you have to go through before getting the final product?
Are you talking about design?
Yes.
Design, yeah. For now we are having like 2 week sprint. So we have the list, like in next year we have list roadmap. What are we going to do in each month, right? And then if let's say we aim to launch feature A in December, and then it's only affect like one, so we need to do the design way before starts. So new restart sih, researchnya jalan dulu. Research bisa sampai 2 minggu, 3 minggu, sebulan loh. And design can takes 2 weeks minimal, 1 month kalau susah projectnya gede ya. Gitu. Jadi kita curi start di depan sih misalnya. Biar bisa ngejar sprint. So PM punya timeline, have their timeline. Project A needs to by end of June, end of December. So design team needs to also strategize, right? So before we deliver the design, we enter the product development sprint. We need to do the design way before. So jadi kalau boleh bilang sih, yang di garda depannya kita, desain itu di garda paling depan. Jadi harus hati-hati juga sih sebenarnya, karena itu bisa ngefek ke company.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I understand it. It's not Indonesia.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, basically, what I said is actually for the design team, it start earlier and well, normally like a sprint process, they have like a timeline. So the iteration is basically based on the timeline. So if already made the timeline, so they and is not satisfied yet, it will kick out.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I mean the process is being destroyed, something like that. Okay, sorry. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, all right. Any other question? No? Yes? Okay, I think if there's no more question, can we give applause one more time?
Thank you all.
All right, I think that's all for the guest lecture session today. Pak Najib, you want to say something?
Okay, thanks everyone for joining this session. Actually, what I'm going to say, because it will be useful for every one of us, especially for design and CS, because we have a plan to join project for next semester. So but not probably not this class, but at least based on this experience, what Oki shared already, we can to improve our project as well. So hopefully it will be good simulation for us when we are running this project together next time. So I hope you can learn something from Oki.
Next one. Okay, this is special for my class for HCI, not for graphic design class. Slide. All right, special complete for you guys. All right. So basically, this is the tasks or the assignments that you need to do. As always. All right. So the special due date, normally I always give you like the next day due date, but for these assignments, it will be due on 7 December at 9 p.m. Okay, so you will have a plenty of time. So basically, the question or the things that you need to do basically is in this form. Yeah. All right. Okay, so if you required like the recording of today guest lecturing session, you can also find it in our session 11 in Binus Maya. I know Binus Maya is not really good. You're already saying it, but still we need to use it. So I already provide you with the link both for the video and also for the task. Okay. All right, so I think that's all from me. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I hope you enjoy today's session, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, and don't worry about the attendance. So I already get it, and if you have a problem, just let me know. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and see you when I see you. Bye. Bagus. Ada bagus. Kalau kan ininya udah. Yes.
For the on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, in Binus Maya, if you go to session 11, yeah, I already put the link. Thank you.